You've had a long stage and film career, including an Oscar nomination for your portrayal of Edward R. Murrow in Good Night and Good Luck. What are some of your favorite roles?
I really love a part if I can learn something, or a play where I can learn, like I'm learning about the Velvet Revolution and it's sort of part of the history of Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, or doing a Chekhov play. You'll find out, oh, what was it like in Russia in 1906? Or you follow Sam Shepard's stuff. You really chronicle a lot of social, psychological evolutions in the United States.
You've also been identified for a long time with the films of John Sayles.
Every part I've had in one of his films is one of my favorite, especially 8 Men Out, where you got to go play baseball, all day. And or go to the bayou in Louisiana and or Alaska or something. John is also very site-specific about his stories. He really goes there. That's pretty special.
Could you tell us a little bit about your character in Leaving, Willem Rieger, and his relationship to some of the other characters in the play?
Willem is, as the play begins, you find out that he is the ex-chancellor of an unspecified country. And he is living in this villa, which is, for better or for worse, government-owned. And surrounding him is his immediate sort of family. It's his wife, 2 daughters, and a couple of people who have worked for him, and his mother. It's kind of investigation into a man at the end of a political career and what he's going to do about that. How is he going to make the transition from the head of a country for 15 years, what that does to a person who's been in the limelight and, by his own confession, a popular leader.
This is the 4th play you've done with Yuri in New York and here at the Wilma. Could you tell us a little bit about working with him?
It's the second Havel, yes. Which the first one was Temptation in New York at the Public, which was really exciting because, as I was told, the script had been smuggled out of the prison that Havel was in at the time. And Joseph Papp had found this script, and Yuri, obviously, was somehow attached to it. That's kind of the special thing working with Yuri and Havel, is because he has pretty intimate knowledge of the material and the history of the country and the man. Each time I've worked with Yuri, they've been very special events and productions, and this one is proving to be that too.
What attracts you most to Havel's work?
What's interesting to me about his material is that some people say and Havel himself said that this piece is a tragedy. Well, it's very funny, but it's also very absurdist, and it also could be a kind of propaganda piece. It could be a history play. All of these things are in there, so it's very complex, and that's our challenge, is how we're going to keep all those balls in the air. And if we do, I think we'll sort of honor his work, and it'll be a delightful evening. Havel's work has so many references to genres of theater, and what I love about it inside is this, we talked about it the other day, folly. There's something quite charming about it, and it doesn't beat you over the head. There's a delight, kind of sparkle to his material. It's quite various.
Why should people see Leaving?
I think it's going to be one of those plays where you're not sure what you just saw, because there's so much in there. And I think that's great if you can walk out asking a lot of questions, and still, have the sense that you were entertained.